here it is, day 12. 12-day countdown. Is that right? Ooh, 12 or 11. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna head into Lifetime this morning and get my pump on. Hey guys, my son and I are making chewy chicken squares. Jace, get in the video. So as you, don't be a dork. So my son, actually follow my son, Jace Rogers. His YouTube is Jace Rogers, right, Jace? Yeah. You guys know today is day 11, and I'm actually making something for my son and daughter and my other son. I have 4 kids. My oldest is out of the house. For dinner tonight, I'm getting really depleted and wrinkly. But this is killer because I am making food that I can't eat. Yeah, I am. And so that's what I'm gonna talk about tonight is the difficulties of discipline. So it's just that whole thing, you guys. I mean, pain of discipline, pain of regret. And so I'm just gonna go through the discipline, and I'm making food for my kids that they love. And I'm making these chewy chicken squares. And so they look like this. Once they're done, I make a little pocket. And it's actually chicken breasts, cream of chicken soup. I know it's not healthy, it's not. And grated cheese and cream cheese. And look at this. Oh my gosh, I'd love to eat it. You know, once I'm done with this competition, you know, I don't eat really bad. I mean, I always eat pretty clean, but you hear me talk a lot about moderation. And I think it's okay to have one cheat meal a week and have whatever you want, not when you're getting ready to compete and get on stage, you don't want to. But I think it's totally fine to do that. In fact, just, you know, allow yourself to do that once a week. Certainly, if you're really on a weight loss plan and looking to lose weight, you have to be able to have that one cheat day. In fact, probably helps your metabolism a little bit. Because doing the same thing over and over and over again, just like your workouts, you know, you really need to mix up your workouts a little bit. But guys, I haven't showered today because it's like, why? I live in workout clothes now. It's kind of one of those things. Just live in workout clothes, and I'm doing, you know, getting my workout in the morning, then cardio again tonight. So I haven't gone yet tonight. So I'm gonna make dinner here first for the kids, and then I have to, my daughter gets home from dance, and so my 16-year-old, 19-year-old, and 13-year-old will eat dinner, and I will run. While they're eating, I will quickly run to the gym and get my cardio in. This morning, did legs and glutes with my trainer, Erin Callister. And, okay, so I gotta show you what I just made. And do you think I wanna eat these? Let me think. Yeah, I do. But I'm gonna show you what I'm eating. Oh, look at this. Oh, yes. Just a couple mushrooms in there, a few onions, and cauliflower. And I cook it in, coconut oil. And a little bit of water, and just steam it, saute it a little bit, and then steam it. And it tastes really good. And a chicken breast. So I'm getting ready to, I'm gonna pick this up here. Get a little bit better lighting here. So I'm getting ready to travel, and whoops, oh, that was good. So I'm getting ready to travel. I'm actually going to launch my company this weekend with a bunch of my awesome, incredible friends from my Body Pro family in Phoenix, Arizona. We'll be staying in Mesa this weekend, and we're doing a launch. And here it is, just a few days before, you know, 10 days out for my competition. And so I'm gonna cook a bunch of chicken breasts, and I'm gonna freeze them, and I'm gonna bake some potatoes, because, you know, Friday will be my feed day, and I have to make sure that, you know, the belly part of my muscles get all filled out, because I'm really carb depleting down. We gotta fill it out and then go back down one more time before the show, before we fill out again, then of course the day of the show, which is Saturday the 28th. So that's the tricky part for me, is that wanted to do this show on the 28th, but I knew that our grand opening, our launch was on the 21st, and that I would be traveling for a few days. So I'm actually leaving Thursday, and I'll be there through Sunday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have to prepare enough meals to bring with me. So I'm going to cook up a bunch of chicken breasts, and I'm just going to freeze them. And then right before I leave for the airport, I'm just going to throw them in a little, cooler, and bring them on the plane in my carry-on. I'm pretty sure I can take them with, so I'm not international. So gonna do that with some potatoes, and when I get there, I'm just gonna stop. I'll take an Uber from the airport and stop and just get some greens and bring it to the hotel. There's a refrigerator in there, and there's a microwave too. But I'm at the stage right now, honestly, where I told my trainer today, I said, Aaron, is it okay if I really like my red potatoes, I really like them raw. He goes, what? I go, yeah, I like them. And he goes, no. Really? I go, no, I do. He goes, raw? I go, yeah, they're just like crunchy and they're nummy. I go, is that okay? And he goes, yeah, that's fine. So it's pretty funny. So when I'm getting those, on the day where I have to get like 180, 170 grams of carbs, red potatoes are a really good one to load up on. So a medium-sized red potato is 50 grams of carbs. So I'll be eating a few of those. So that is, when you travel like that, I'm sure there are some of you out there that are really creative, but at this point, I am just all about the macros. I do not care what things taste like. I just choke it down, and really, I just look at it as fuel to help my body perform the way it's supposed to perform, and hopefully show up on stage filled out and ready to roll on the 28th. So that's the goal. There's going to be all sorts of food and parties and all that. Of course, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to drink water. I'm going to bring a couple lemons with, and I'll keep those in a baggie, lemons and limes, and just throw those, in my purse. And I don't like to do like Crystal Light and all that. I know a lot of competitors do that. I'm just not a big fan. I'm getting enough artificial sweetener in the protein shakes that I use. There's a little bit of artificial sweetener. Raw stevia is a whole different ball game. I mean, we can argue all day long about that topic. A lot of trainers say, "Oh no, it'll screw up your insulin levels, and you'll have cravings and surges in insulin." And I'm like, I totally disagree. Stevia actually helps regulate blood sugar and does a lot of great things for your body, but all the other types of artificial sweeteners, and if you're not using a really good stevia, can do that. Like Truvia is not a good form of stevia. But I will bring that and use that, in my teas and such. So I try to stay away from Splenda, aspartame, those types of things. But again, they do use that in the protein shakes that I'm using. I use the Dimeta. You guys, I say it wrong every time. I'm going to show you. No, I don't sell it. I don't know. I probably could set up an affiliate for it, but I'm still looking for a cleaner shake. I actually used to formulate a shake, and I need to just get it back in the marketplace. That actually, I don't have any fillers or additives in it at all. It's all whey isolate, and I always say I get my whey from happy cows that are grass-fed out of Australia, but I don't have it out. I'm not manufacturing it right now, but I will be again soon. I'm 51, kind of starting my life over here, so I got to get back on my feet financially. So until then, I'm using this, and it is Dimetize. Is that how you say it? Dimetize. And I love the cinnamon bun. I love the peanut butter. I love the fudge brownie, and just in water. And it's like, bam, you don't get anything else or any carbs. There is a little bit of sweetener. And then I want to show you what I found today. What I found today at Sam's Club, which I know some of you guys aren't Walmart and Sam's fans, but I found a new type of PB Fit. Okay, it's PB Fit peanut butter powder. It's all natural. It's vegan. It's gluten-free. You just add water, and it makes a low-fat peanut butter. This one I have not seen before, and this big, huge thing was inexpensive. Like, those little ones are a lot. They're expensive. So this one was super affordable. I can't even remember what it was, but it was under $10. I know that, which is incredible because there's 70 servings in here, and it's 2 tablespoons of serving. But let me read it to you. So there's 1.5 grams of fat, 115 milligrams of sodium, only 4 grams of carbohydrates, and actually 2 of those grams are fiber and two are sugar. And so that's pretty good, you guys, and 6 grams of protein. So this is a really great alternative. I love to put this in my shake. I love to put it in my chocolate brownie shake. Oh, I love it. I love it. And the other thing I do, and what I'm going to be doing when I'm traveling, when I need a snack, I will actually just mix this up, put in a little container. I even put it in a Ziploc baggie sometimes. I know it's kind of gross, and then I have celery, and I just, dip the celery in there, and that's a great little snack if you just need something to munch on. So a lot of people, put that also on the rice cakes. I love the popcorn rice cakes. They're really good. The 7 grams of carbs in one of those babies. Celery is a little bit safer if you want to stick with the fibrous route. But so these are just some of the tips when you're traveling, what you can do. I always bring protein powder with. I just put it in baggies and either, check it or carry it on. Usually I haven't had a problem with that. And so that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. And I'm bringing my shoes. Oh my gosh. This posing is just, hurts my back. And I'm not a whiner, but that's one thing I've noticed now that I'm, 51, is I'm not as flexible. I was a gymnast for many years, but I'm just not as flexible. And so doing those poses, it's that pose where you're like sticking out your butt on the side, like that pose. And it pinches right in your low back like crazy. My trainer's always like, Nance, get your shoulders back. But I'm just, it's a whole different mindset, because as women, we typically kind of roll our shoulders forward because we don't want to look like we're, flaunting our stuff, right? But you have to really pull your shoulders back. And so that's been, a confidence thing for me that I've been working on. Well, this whole thing has been a confidence thing for me that I'm working on. I always say I'm really confident in business, but when it comes to stuff like this, it's a whole new level. It's a whole new level of confidence, and it comes from the inside. I believe to get up there and to do this kind of stuff and to have this mindset and to train the way I'm training, it's an inner confidence that you have to have. And for me, I get my confidence from God, and that's where I draw my strength. And guys, this morning I woke up, I was like crazy. I was just like depressed. I was down. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I go in, I'm talking to my buddy Aaron, my trainer, and he's like, Nance, you've been carb depleting here for a while. It's hard. He goes, I don't expect you to be up all the time. But I'm like, I'm usually a really happy, joyful person. And I'm just like, blah. So I'm on the home stretch though, guys. 11, 10 days, gonna be traveling, gonna have a lot of fun at this launch. And then you know what? Then it's showtime. So basically now, the hard work is over. It's just finishing out, dieting down, being really strict on my macros here these last few days, practicing my posing every single day, getting that down, and I think I can pull it off, and I think I'll be okay. Again, I'd love to be able to get a trophy. If I don't, no big deal. I'll get it in May when I do the next show. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in my channel. This has been really fun, and I'm sure I won't be doing them every day. I was going to do it every day all the way to the countdown, but things just got really busy, and I'm running a couple businesses as well as for kiddos and dogs and all that good stuff. So I will be making another video really soon. Thanks for coming on. We'll talk to you soon. Mwah.